Hey, everybody. Welcome to AOPA's Flight School Business Quick Tips from the Field. Today, we're joined by Chris Erlinson from Tennessee Flight Training. So, Chris, as I've heard from folks like you, owning and operating a flight school, I would imagine, can be a pretty challenging business,
Oh yeah.
especially compared to other lines of business. And you're really well suited for this question because you've done other lines of business. What keeps you doing this, and how do you stay motivated to keep expanding, growing, excelling?
Hmm. This is probably one of the hardest questions to answer. I mean, just being transparent with you, I will say this: number one, keep the mission in front of you.
Mhm.
What is this about? What really and truly? Why are we here? What is this about? And the answer is, when somebody walks in the door, it blows my mind. Like people that walk in the door and they don't even know what a propeller is, right? Like there's no aviation knowledge. There's they have no idea. You start talking about a FAR aim and ACS and the DPE, they have no idea what you're talking about. And it's like so rewarding and so cool to see somebody go from I don't know this stuff to becoming licensed,
Mhm.
to becoming a CFI, so a subject matter expert, and then next thing you know, they're in the right seat at a regional airline, and watching that journey patiently and watching somebody else go through all of this hard work, and you're there to encourage them. Like that's as a flight school owner, that's part of your job. Part of your job is to walk up to somebody and pat them on the back and say, "Hey, man, I see you studying really hard. Keep at it. Don't stop." And that right there, that's motivation for me. The next thing is, I figured out a way to surround myself with people who, not only are they subject matter experts, but they make me laugh. You know, we have moments where we'll go and we'll do team activities every once in a while. Where we have our Taco Tuesday, where we get everybody in the room and have tacos and cut up and have a good time. And we'll all go to a ball game together. We'll go to different events together. And I think that, uh, I don't want to necessarily say, yeah, that work is family, because work isn't family, but you got to enjoy the people that you're working with. You really, really do. And if you don't enjoy the people that you're working with, you may have hired the wrong person, and that's okay. That can be fixed, right? And then third thing for me, and a real drive for me is, um, a business peer group. Every month I go and I meet with a business peer group, and I sit in the room with 11 other businesses, and so there's 12 of us that sit on a board together, and we go through and we spend time um, talking about business, talking about the economy, talking about different challenges that different industries are walking through right now. Talking about, quite frankly, it's lonely. Being a business owner is a very, very lonely place to be, because the guy that works for you, all that he knows is that you're going to pay him on Friday, and he trusts that. And you, as a business owner, you have to live with the weight of, oh my goodness, I have all of these people that work for me, and people don't understand that. It's not a very common thing, and it's, being a business owner is a very, very lonely place. And so, that's why my peer group is very important to me, because other business owners being able to talk these issues out and encourage me, and I can encourage them, and we're helping each other out through HR issues, and helping each other out through, um, you know forecasting, and foreseeing where the economy is going.
I love this idea of this business group. Can you
Hmm.
tell me, is that other flight schools? Is it just other local businesses? Can you tell us a little bit
No,
more about that and how you got into
no,
that?
it's just other local businesses. I mean, there's uh, I've got, guys that run medical facilities.
Mhm.
I got one guy that owns a bank. Got one guy that owns a storage, a chain of storage facilities, a guy that owns a furniture store. I mean, like, it's just different perspectives, because, sometimes in business we get so busy just looking here,
Hmm.
and there are other smart minds that can see things on the other side of it, that you haven't even thought about. And that's part of why my peer group is so important as well.
And just one last follow up on that. How did you
Sure.
find that, or did you know, like, how did? Because I'm just thinking, because other flight school owners might be thinking too. How can I get involved in something like that? So can you just describe that?
Yeah. If you just type in, if you just go to Google and type in business peer group,
Mm-hmm.
there's three or four different brands that are out there, and they're scattered all across the country. For me, I'm in a group called C12,
Mm-hmm.
because again, it's 12 business owners that are working together. But yeah, I found that to be very, very effective, of again, just looking at business a different way, and also having a mindset of, we will conduct business
Mm-hmm.
a different way. Because in aviation, there's some guys out there that are putting profit before people, and it's kind of scary. And for us, we've really learned that when we put the people first, the profit follows.
And the reason I smiled too is I was just thinking too, and you wouldn't say in aviation that people they do things because that's the way we've always done them. That never happens.
There is that, right?